We are back. Most podcasts have this like catchy intro that they say all the time, like their slogan. We don't have one.
We don't have
What's
one,
the name?
bro.
What's the name of your podcast?
What? Hold on.
Thank you for tuning in. Big
Wow.
supporter of the podcast.
Shout out to Jazz. Definitely
Emerson,
showing her
by the way.
support.
I'm Emerson.
That's what's
beat
up,
out my
man.
friend.
Nice to meet you. Beat out Emerson here.
It's Hold the Elevator. We're at almost
man.
though, so it's Ruin Your Elevator today.
Yeah.
It's called Hold. Oh yeah, it's called Hold Your Elevator. I
is.
knew
Thanks
that.
for
Hold
Yes.
the elevator.
Hold the elevator. I did know that. I'm sorry.
Why are you saying it like drunk smack?
Hold the elevator.
That's fire,
You
right?
saying hold
No,
the
I like it.
escalator?
I get
Yeah.
it. I understand it.
Mic on? Let me see.
Let me think.
That's fire.
I think so. Yeah.
I said I like it.
Oh, so what you
I'm
thinking
trying
about?
to think of a slogan or something for y'all, or a catchphrase or something.
Oh, like
some
the
type of-
opening?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're good? Okay. We are here with Jazz the Rapper,
The legend.
the legend. We are trying to fully recruit her to Los Angeles. How's it going?
Yeah.
We about 75% there.
Okay. All right. I'm going to
Yeah.
put B-Dot on the spot. B-Dot, give 2 things to Jazz about LA, why she should move here.
Well, first of all, she's an artist. Do you call yourself an artist, or do you call yourself a battle rapper? Because you make music too.
The artist.
Yeah, she's an
I'm barely
artist.
battle rap.
Yeah. Okay, that's true.
We're going to get into that.
Yeah. So
We're going to get into that one.
as an artist, I think LA is a good spot for you to be.
That's one.
We got some terrible people out here, so I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't really give us props as
terrible
like we got some like LA is terrible, you know, bougie, uppity.
I've heard that.
Think you better than everybody type people. I mean, we do. I'm just keeping it real.
Okay. How would you do with that? That's okay for you, right? New York's rude.
I mean, New York is kind of rude too.
Rude is not bougie.
What's the difference? Break that down.
Rude is like, move, nigga.
And what's
Bougie is
bougie?
like,
Bougie
you
like
can't- you
move,
can't
don't
walk
touch
with
me.
me.
Move. Oh, got you.
Listen.
So you prefer rude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's what
what
I'm
she
used
used
to.
to,
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
used to.
Okay.
Let me define LA to you. For me, I'm not an LA person. I've been here for just over a decade. LA and what he's speaking about.
Oh yeah, you're from Utah.
Facts. Don't say it like that. Why'd you make that face?
He said
never
facts like
known
you said facts like
anybody-
Utah is fire.
No, I'm just proud of
Like
myself.
he was like facts. Utah, nigga.
I wasn't trying to bang on y'all. I was just saying.
You
I
know,
never asked you about
battle
Utah,
rap really,
bro.
Battle rap really makes you meet people from places that
That's
You would
that
never,
you would never
yeah.
even think. Like I know a battle rapper from Kansas. Who's
That's
from
wild.
Kansas?
Hey,
Nobody.
War.
Besides Dorothy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Utah, by the way. Who's from Utah?
You.
Look, me and Rum Nitty will tell the story about having to come out of a place nobody's ever came out of.
See, Rum Nitty, he's from Phoenix.
Phoenix is a little more popular.
Yeah.
But what other battle rappers are out of
Utah is
Phoenix?
kind of
No,
crazy.
you right, but it's like for us it's like Phoenix, like you from Phoenix, but Utah's like
Like put it like this: you would never
We're
like
not doing, but we're
like you would never visit
Our Utah people
Utah.
are gonna have
ever
a
in life.
fit.
Like I would visit Phoenix. I would never
My
visit Utah.
Utahns are gonna have a fit in the comments.
Shout out to-
What the frick is Jazz talking about?
What city again though? Salt Lake City.
Yes.
I'm about to say if
Davis
you're not
County.
from the capital, then you gotta stop.
Stop. What,
But
just
you are,
being where
so
I'm from?
at least you got
Look,
that.
at least I'm not an LA person that's been here a decade. It's like I'm from LA. You know what I mean?
You can't though.
Can't do that. No, I
You
started
don't have a LA.
at all.
Yeah,
I got
so
a Utah area.
That's
code
a good
still
thing,
on my
though.
phone.
What's the area
a good
code?
thing.
801. That's why when I call you, it seems like a bill collector's calling me.
And then it sounds like one is when you answer.
Hello, is this Jasmine the rapper?
But no, LA, I think for you, it's gonna be a good fit. I do. You like the weather, right?
Love. That's the number one reason I'm moving.
Oh, you good money.
Number
then.
one.
You good
Good.
money.
I just don't like that it's
What part of
bipolar.
LA though?
DNA just asked me that earlier. Where I've been looking at is like Koreatown, Willie Heights, and North Hollywood. Those are the 3 where I see like, all right, I could move into these apartments. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to what I skipped over. This is how I would define LA when we talk about bougie. LA is summarized for me in this way. You're on the highway and no one will let you merge. Right?
Okay.
But when you're in person and you're taking a picture, nobody will get in the way. That's LA wrapped up.
Wow,
That might be me on mushrooms.
that's brilliant.
But everyone
I
will
like
stay out of
that.
the way when you're taking a picture of yourself.
I like that.
But if you're trying to get over in the lane, nobody will let you in.
I fuck with
There's
that.
something about that. I don't know what that is.
Interesting.
Maybe that's fake deep. Okay, let's get into Jazz, man, the rapper. What do you want to get into first? How you were ashy when you came in here, or you can't, or you don't know how to drive? Which one?
Excuse me?
You don't want us. Wait,
I didn't
you don't
know
want us to
guys
tell our
lied.
audience that you was hella ashy?
Wait,
That's okay.
First of all,
Jazz
That's
looked like
that's
she
a
army
black
crawled.
I
experience.
did not know that you guys were lying.
That's a black experience.
Because
Well, you
like
didn't
I've
take
been
us for
around
lames,
you guys
huh?
at events, right?
You didn't take us for
know,
lames?
through passing. Hey y'all, what's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Hey Jazz.
Oh my
Yeah.
That's your
God.
voice. Hey Jazz. And then now I find out you guys
What's
are
B-Dot's
liars.
voice?
Jazz, what's up? Oh
Yo, she
my
was so-
God!
yo, she
Remember
was
the
so
first
shook
time
at
I
me.
met you?
She was shook, bro. I don't even know why she was shook.
Why?
Like,
Oh,
had to-
I know why.
I had to clear, but I didn't say it in a forceful way.
Yes, you did.
I did not. Tell the story.
What happened?
So it was his battle with Swave,
Mm-hmm.
and this is when like he was like getting really popular,
Okay.
and people was talking about him.
Okay.
I've seen a few of his battles, but I didn't see all of them. So in one of his rounds, he mentioned like he was blood or whatever the case is. And when he got off stage, I was like, yo, he was really good. Like, you know,
You mentioned blood or whatever the
him
case
being
is.
blood.
No, he's just
No.
blood. That's where it ends, not whatever the case is.
No,
No,
what
that's-
I mean by
no,
that is
but
I don't
that's-
know what he said.
that's
Like
why-
he
okay,
mentioned him being blood,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
something along those lines.
Yeah.
So after the battle, what exactly did I ask? I think I said,
said-
"Are you blood?"
Yeah, but it's like,
Oh yeah, that's how I said, "Are you blood?" He said,
but I was like, okay, but it was like, okay. But see, when the question,
ask not
hold
that,
on, no,
Jazz.
but when the question is posed like that, it's almost like she couldn't believe it. Like, it was almost like you're.
"No,
you're-
that's not the way I asked it."
I know, but that's how I took it.
Well, anyway, he said, "Yeah,
And-
why?"
And I was fresh off stage.
That's how you felt?
No, that's not even what I said, but it's close to that. I was fresh off stage, so I was already, hyped up and shit. And she was like, she didn't say it like this, but I felt like she said it like this, like, are you blood? Like, you
do have a
nigga?
little
Like,
bit of that energy about
that's how I felt. And I was like, yeah, Paru blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, putting emphasis on it. Like,
No, but I don't like how Swifty said that.
I
Yeah,
didn't-
Paru blood.
I didn't
It was
say it.
you really said it
I
like,
didn't- I
yeah,
didn't-
Paru.
I didn't say it that. I didn't
Why?
say it. I didn't say it.
What's the issue? What's the issue?
I was like, oh, I was just
I didn't-
asking.
I didn't mean it like that. I
I
didn't mean
was
it like
just
that.
asking.
And at this moment, I would like, that was a different beat. I would like to denounce that
Okay.
person.
All right, we'll strike that from the
If
record.
you would have asked me today, I would be like,
That was before the head wrap.
yeah, I would be like, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? You got misinformation, But yeah, that was my first introduction to jazz, I
Yeah,
believe.
that was my first time meeting him.
Hey, do people get starstruck when they see you? Speaking about meeting people,
Battle rappers?
Anybody when they know? Are you Jazz the rapper?
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
Yeah, I deal with it regular. Before battle rap, I was like known locally in the city. So that's actually how my name became Jazz the Rapper, because that was
You were
just my
known.
Twitter name.
What were you doing in the city? Like, you was making
I was
music?
I was
Okay.
like 17, 18 performing all around the city.
Fire.
And that's when MySpace was lit. And I was on MySpace.
I miss
And then
MySpace.
that's when Twitter came out, and my Twitter name was just Jazz the Rapper. And people started calling me that. And that's how I just stuck with Jazz the Rapper. It was my Twitter name.
Wait, but if
Which
I went
is
to a
a
show, it
fire
would have been
name.
like Jazz is
like it.
performing.
My name was Jazzy Fresh.
Thank God somebody called you Jazz the Rapper.
Nah, Jazz. We're not
No,
doing Jazz.
because what was your first rap name? Let's talk about it.
Yo.
Let's talk about it. Yeah. What was your first rap name?
No, honestly, my first rap name, not technically, but it still was B-Dot. So look, my family nickname is
Fresh.
BC, which stands for Baby Charles. But I used to always say, you know how the old school shit, like I'm B-Dot to the C, dot, like the old school shit. So my homie, yeah, exactly.
that's a
the,
fact.
the fat boys and shit. But my homies didn't want to put the C on there. You feel me?
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
they used to just call me B-Dot.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's
what
from
was your
day
first
one.
rap name now?
It was just Emerson. Yeah.
What? Why? What's Emerson?
Ooh, I can't tell on camera, but I'll tell you guys off camera.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Is that a real word?
Emerson? Yeah,
Is it a word or a name?
Yeah.
it's a name.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Jazzy Fresh. We got rid of Jazzy Fresh.
terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah, listen,
I'm glad
Disaster.
somebody
We
called
interviewed
you Jazz the
Disaster
Rapper.
earlier. His original name was Bobby Big Blunts.
Was it?
And what's,
Did
his,
he
don't
say
say
that?
that.
what's
pod.
his name now?
Disaster.
Oh,
What's his name
I didn't know you said disaster.
Oh my
Said his
God.
name was Bobby Big Blunts.
No,
and he was
that
going
is
to house
terrible.
parties. Okay, so we would see Jazzy Fresh on the flyer. And then a couple I mean, you picked up momentum, and now it's just like people know you by your Twitter name?
Yeah.
What kind of music were you doing at that age? 17, that's kind of young.
Rap. I was doing rap.
I know, but like, what was the content?
Give us comparisons.
I used to get compared to MC Light. I used to get compared to Lauryn Hill. But I felt like it was a voice thing. I didn't think it was a content rap style thing.
But like what you were saying is basically like, I'm a dope rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I definitely rapped well for a 17-year-old.
Okay.
Still in high school.
Fire.
And yeah, that was a good year.
Now you're JAZ the rapper.
Yeah, and I rap about killing people.
You seem like you don't like that. You don't take that attitude, because I have to deal with that every podcast with B-Dot, who's torn in between.
Oh God.
I call both of us out. I say, what are we doing? I want to ask you that too.
Please.
Because you just said it. Like, you know that what you know getting up there rapping about killing people is nonsense, because you know you ain't gonna never kill nobody. You don't want to kill nobody.
Why'd you kill Gaddis 8 times in one round, huh?
Are you essentially taking money just to kill other black people? Does that make you feel good about yourself?
I'm taking money to.
That's all one.
I'm joking. I'm totally joking.
That's all one.
I'm totally joking. But you get the question though. But you get the
you.
question. I'm joking.
Yeah.
But you get the
Yeah,
question.
of course.
Okay.
Do you struggle with that or no?
Hell no.
What? The money spends the same.
Hey, I got that deposit come in, bitch. I'll smoke you, choke you.
Does your family, does like your mom or dad, does anybody watch?
Yeah, they do. My mother.
Oh, your pops was at a battle before.
My father got in the E-Hard battle.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do they feel? They don't feel no ways about.
My first battle, my mother told me I didn't curse enough.
Word.
No
I was like 19, and that was when I battled Sky, and that was when I was like the timid girl. And you know, when I rapped, I had the bars, but I didn't have the energy, and it was like, oh, look at her, the schoolgirl. That's when I had that little schoolgirl image.
Got you.
And my mother watched it maybe like 150 times. Like, I used to come home from school and she would watch it all of the time. So she supports me. My father didn't catch on until years later. I think one time I got recognized in Philly, and that's when he realized. Like,
You was with your pops at the time when you got recognized? Oh, that's dope.
I was with them, and I got recognized, and he was like, "You know him?" I said, "No." He was like, "So how he know you?" I said, "Battle rap."
That's fire.
He was like, "Wow."
That's fire.
So yeah, they actually both came to my Gaddis battle too.
Okay.
Dope.
Yeah, because they've never been. Well, my father, he saw the E-Hard battle, but my mother, she never came to an event. So that was dope. I told them, like, when I was preparing for it, I said, y'all gotta come to this battle.
Dope.
I was like, this is gonna be.
This is the one.
Yeah, this is the one. Like, and they was like, okay. And then after they was like, everybody in the crowd loved you, Jasmine. I'm like, yeah.
That's a different level when
Yeah.
when your people get to see the love you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Firsthand.
Yeah.
It's a
It
different
probably make
level.
them feel like, wow, that's my baby.
Yeah.
So.
It really is different.
What do you think about after the Gaddis battle where everyone's like, nobody can fuck with this woman now? What's their moves to make? I know you do have a battle pending, but like, was there nerves involved in like, do I gotta chill? Do I gotta keep the momentum going?
Honestly, I've said this many times, caffeine kind of changed my whole mindset as far as battling because of the money. Like, the women didn't get paid more than maybe $3,000 before caffeine. So it was like when caffeine came in, I was like, oh,
It's a big check now.
they pay it Crips.
Yeah.
Nah.
Shout out to
Nah,
Gigi boys.
but yeah, it was like, oh my God, like they're paying this? I don't mind battling now. So going into the Gaddis battle, I'm like, after this, I want to be more active. Like, I can't do it every month because I can't write that fast. But I definitely knew before that, like, after Gaddis, I want to be more active.
Now, why is that? When you say you can't write that fast, is that
I'm really tedious when I write.
Okay,
I'm very tedious. I'm not comfortable with going in not being comfortable because it's gonna show.
Okay. So is it's the writing you're tedious about, and then the memorization and the performance, the whole
Just
thing?
writing.
Just writing.
Performance, you know, I just really kind of started performing. Like, I started performing in my E-Hard battle. So it's E-Hard, then the 2-on-2, and Gaddis. Like, I'm new to the performing thing.
Gotcha.
And it's so crazy because I see people call me a performer now. And I'm like, I was never a performer.
You
like,
put on the show versus Gaddis.
I
You
put on the show. That was the goal, though. I mean, with that battle, everything that happened, I knew it was going to happen. I just knew what I had, and I knew my plan. Like, I did have to really mentally prepare myself because I'm like, all right, Jazz, if they don't react to you, just keep rapping. Because I used to have a problem with that. Like, if they didn't react, it would kind of fuck with me. I wouldn't show it, but inside
In
my
your
head,
mind, you
it would
think
just
it's
be
whack
like,
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so with that, I was like, yo, if they don't react, just keep rapping. And I noticed it in the first round, like everything that I thought was gonna hit didn't hit. But when it was dead quiet, I just kept rapping.
Yeah.
So it was just like I had to mentally prepare myself for that. But I feel like after that, I can do anything. I can do anything.
No, you definitely was cooking. What's your opinion on female battle rap, like the evolution of female battle rap from like when you started to now? What year did you start, by the way?
2011.
Wow.
Yeah.
11 years ago.
11 years ago.
You-
January 2011. That's when I first battled.
That's crazy. Okay, so describe that, the evolution of female battle rap from that point to now. Like, what's your thoughts?
The evolution. So when I came in, it probably was maybe 7 girls.
Yeah.
I would say
Who were those 7?
E Heart,
Crazy.
Duchess, QB, Misfit, Flo.
Flo.
I don't
She's from
know.
Queen of the Ring.
Okay.
Flo,
Why'd you smile when you said her name?
cause y'all didn't know her.
Because
Okay.
she knew we
I
didn't
knew
know her.
y'all wouldn't know her.
Okay.
Like I'm going through, like she was one of them ones. Like she popped up.
Who was the top dog at that time?
E Heart was the top dog.
Okay.
E Heart always was that.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
that's one thing I'll fuck with E Heart for that, cause you know how it's hard to stay on top.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
and she never went below that. So shouts to E Heart.
Yeah.
I might be missing maybe 2 or 3, but those were the main ones. And when I came in, maybe like 6 other girls came in with me.
Okay.
And then
So it's like a class of y'all that came.
Yeah,
Okay.
like and that's when I came in with Farrah, Shuni, I think Norma came in with me, Norma Bates, Shayna, Rain, Dawn Lady, Star Smiles. That's
Okay.
when those girls started coming. And it's weird because I would call a class honestly by the event. So if I battled in March and all these girls on the March card, whatever new girls came on the June card,
That's a new
the
class.
new class.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah, Tori Doe, you know, girls like that. Chrissy Yamaguchi, she made her comeback last year. But yeah, it was a lot of girls. Then that's when you started realizing, okay, these are the really nice girls. These are the girls that are decent. These are the girls that are there. But a lot of girls have came and went. Like,
Yeah,
it's
of
a
course.
lot. It's crazy how, like, with the men it's like that, but with the women it
It's
was
really
a lot.
like that,
It,
yeah.
it was a lot.
Why is that? You attributed that to something? Or?
No, I just think that's what it is. Some people probably was like, oh, this ain't for me. They might have got smoked and said, I'm never battling again, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that's just what it is. So with Queen of the Ring, and then I want to say it took maybe a year from Debo's first event, because I didn't battle at the first event. I might have battled at like the second or third event. I say like a year into Queen of the Ring, it started getting a lot of recognition. Like URL fans
Dope.
and battle rappers started coming to the events.
Yeah.
And that was a big deal because it's like that's smack URL. Like you see Surf there, Suge there.
Was that any type of like culture shock for you, or like did that make
For
you
me?
nervous? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, hell no. I already knew them.
Oh, you already knew them.
I mean, I already knew them.
Oh, because you was going to the other events.
Yeah,
Okay.
I already knew them. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Did they know you battle rap when you was popping up?
No, because I
okay.
wasn't battling.
Oh, okay, okay.
So my first URL event was a whole year before I battled.
Okay.
And it was when DNA battled Ump. And I'm on stage for that battle.
You on stage for every battle.
But hold on. That is a fact. But that is the first JAZ appearance on
That's
the URL
fire.
stage. You can't really see me. Like, you could see me, like, if the person next to me moves a little bit, like on the camera, you could see me. You definitely could see me. And at that time, I only knew DNA, Newborn, Rich Dollars, and Cortez.
Crazy.
Did the
New York
jazz
contingent.
face start?
I
that?
didn't do a jazz face.
Oh,
If
yeah,
I
when
did
the
do a jazz face,
start?
you didn't see it. Because
Okay.
somebody was standing in front of
Somebody
me.
in front of you. Okay.
That would have been epic though if he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And- oh my God, I looked like a baby. I was like 18 years old, like just turned 18.
Damn.
So anyway, so they started coming to the events, and then that's when it was like, I think that was when I battled Shayna. That's when shit started getting lit. So that was when I battled Shayna. E Heart battled Misfit, Farrah K Prophet.
So you're seeing more people at the events.
Yeah, you start seeing more people, and like I said, you start seeing URL fan, like fans that only watch the Smack
Start to transfer
started
over.
watching. Yeah, yo, the females battles be better than the niggas.
Yeah.
Like you used to hear that all the time, and then of course niggas gonna nig. They really going to the events for the girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We have all the girls at the events.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So yeah, that was from 2010 to I'll say 2012, and then that's when I made my crossover to URL, and that's when my fan base kind of got crazy, and then that's when I battled Miss Hustle, and I'm sorry, I battled QB, sorry, and that brought a lot of fans to female battle rap.
Dope.
And then I battled Hustle, and then that grew it even more. So and then you got them creating the sparring sessions, like the proving grounds where they're having these girls try out. And it grew and grew and grew. And then 2014 came in, what do you have? NHB. I battled 40. That's the biggest female battle rap card in the world.
Why does that sound familiar?
I'm going to tell you. I battled 40. What did you say?
No, go ahead. Let you come. We'll let you cook. Come on, it's your show.
I battled 40. Official battled Couture. Tory battled C3.
Crazy.
QB battled Farrah. E Hard battled Gaddis. And I might be missing one battle.
Wait, this is a Queen of the Ring event, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the first NHB event.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the biggest Queen of the Ring card ever.
Okay.
I personally feel like this is the biggest card to this day.
Okay.
Like, I feel like they haven't topped that card yet. And that was in Irving Plaza.
Wait, who did you battle?
That was when I battled 40.
Oh, in the ring though. Oh,
Right,
yeah,
they
he was
brought the ring to
cooking.
Irving Plaza. Like,
he
that
was
was a
cooking.
big deal for
that
female
was.
battle
Okay,
rap.
now I remember. That was
Right,
crazy.
and then after that, Snoop hit up Mad of the Girls on that event and had them do Gladiator School.
The Gladiator joint.
So
okay.
that's when it's like,
Was you on that too?
Shit, I was supposed to be.
Okay.
And I wasn't.
She needed some more time.
No. It wasn't time. It wasn't time. It was just a disagreement with me and Debo.
Okay.
All
right.
I was supposed to battle Couture, and Farrah battles Couture.
I see. Shout out to Debo.
Yeah. So then that happened. Then I'll say that was like the peak.
That was a peak of female battle
I would
rap.
say that was the peak.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole Snoop.
Has
thing, how
female battle rap declined to you?
Yeah, I was about to say, after that is when I kind of saw a decline. So, me personally, that's when 2015, because, I battle once a year, so I'm skipping years. 2015 is when I battled Official on Gnome, right? And then Official battle Hustle. So that was a big look. Like, you got 2 female battles on URL in a year? All right. But on the Queen of the Ring side, it wasn't really... It was just they were having less events. They were using the same girls, It was hard. Like, you see how with URL, how they introduced the newer guys by putting them on a card with the older guys? They did that with Queen of the Ring, but it was harder because you only have so many older women, and we all battled each other, kind of.
So just not enough.
Yeah, it was just like, it just wasn't working out the same way. So I'll say from 2015 to 2020 is kind of where female battle rap was stagnant.
A little decline.
Yeah.
But so right now, do you feel like it's...
Now I feel like with Caffeine, it shot back up.
Gotcha.
Like, it really shot back up.
What kind of pressure do you have being the most prominent figure in female battle rap? I talk to Geechee about this a lot. You know what I mean? It's every move almost that you make, you're shifting the culture behind you because you're the most, recognizable face.
I don't know. That's a good question. I think I feel more of a personal pressure because I don't battle often. Like, I feel like my answer would be different than Gotti's because he battles a lot. But for me, the pressure is more so for me. I have to do good because, before, I would feel like I have to do good because you guys are not going to see me for another year. Even, it's like I didn't really plan, like, okay, I'm not going to battle for 12 months, but I knew I wasn't going to be on the next card. So I'm like, I have to do good because this is going to sit with you guys. But I think now that I've kind of gotten used to it and I started realizing, wow, like when I do battle, it shifts things. Like it kind of just puts some type of something in the female battle rap. It's like I kind of think of that too. Like I live for making moments. You know what I mean? Like things that are going to be remembered as opposed to just battling.
Gotcha.
That's me personally, and I realized like I'm actually good at making these moments, and I noticed how, I don't want to say powerful, but how important what I do is that I kind of, my movements and things I decide to do kind of
Very strategic.
yeah, it's strategic. And I'm not just talking about how much I battle, but just like even money wise. You know, like with the first situation with the Misfit battle, like I didn't want to take that battle if I wasn't gonna get this amount of money.
And that was her stance too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
after my stance was that, then it was hers, like on the
Okay.
second go round.
Okay.
Which I totally get.
Right.
And I also was okay with never battling again.
Really?
Yeah.
See?
Wait, okay.
She feel me.
No.
Yeah, I was.
She feel me.
Because
Okay,
you have
okay?
to be okay, because if you say, all right, I'm not battling if I don't get this, and they be like, all right, we're not giving it to you. If you're not okay with not battling, you're gonna
You're gonna
settle.
fold.
You're gonna fold.
Yeah.
So you would have been okay never battling.
What
again.
about competitive wise? Would you
Yeah,
have been okay?
that's the thing I'm more worried about.
What do you mean, like to prove
to-
that I still?
Yeah, like that you the top girl.
I
or-
can't. With the mindset I was in, I wasn't thinking about that. Maybe if down the line I felt like there was a lot of girls really wilding, and I felt like, hold up, nah, I might got to take this. I can't say I wouldn't have done that, but in the mindset I was in, I was okay with not battling.
Where you at right now? Because you just said something interesting. You said like you are here for the moments. So do you prefer making these moments that you feel like last throughout the whole year? And then you see things going on where there's like, now there's this Women of the Year. There's all these like competitive incentives now for women. Now that you say like caffeine is popping now, does that make you want to battle more in that sense, competitive wise?
Well, first when I said moments, it was really like career wise.
Okay.
Like not just a year, like just
Overall,
battle
yeah,
rap
overall
wise.
career, got you.
Because you know they separate female battle rap and male battle rap, and I understand why, but I like to be in both.
Okay.
Like
That's a very competitive statement.
I want my moments to be remembered amongst
Throughout the whole culture.
the whole culture.
Got
You know, it just speaks volumes.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, the Wimpian, like I know when they
I hate
first
that.
had.
I hate that. Wampian?
Can we just stick to
That's
Wody?
great.
no, we
I hate
can't.
Wody
Wow.
too.
I like Wimp.
I
Wody?
hate Wody and
Wody?
Wampian. That's both.
What's that, Wody?
Woody,
No,
What's that?
Wimpian. Wimpian.
Anyway,
Anyway,
is wild.
anyway. Now when they had the first Wimpian, I was like, oh shit, I want to win this. Like, you mean? No, because it's weird. Like, I don't really win things. Like, you know how you get something?
Yeah.
I've never really gotten wins where I got something. Like, here you go, congratulations, this is yours.
Okay, like an actual physical
Yeah,
manifestation.
anything, like an actual thing, like, I don't know, they gave me a hat for beating 40. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never gotten a thing
Okay.
to signify I got this for this.
We should have got Jazz something
Right.
for
So-
coming on the pod. I'm sorry. We'll get
Next
some.
time
I
we got
asked
you.
for my thought juice.
Well, you thought juice.
I asked her if she wanted anything to drink.
You
What
thought
is
I was
thought
joking?
juice?
Yes.
You're still drinking that, Jazz?
I don't joke about thought
Wait,
juice.
what the
not
fuck is
listening,
thought
you were
juice? Hold
joking.
on, time out. What is thought juice?
The
What is
Lamanitas.
this?
But then you said nothing.
Oh,
but
didn't they
lines.
like give you a shout out or something?
They sent me mad thotties. Unreleased. Yep, they never
Wait,
dropped them.
wait, hold on, time
Look
out.
out for the man.
You named it thought juice. You named it thought juice, or that's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
To whom?
To a lot of people.
Thoughts,
An East
nigga.
Coast thing.
But that's a New
No,
York thing.
it's not. It's known. Like, it's like one of those things, if you know, you know.
Why is it called thought juice? Like you sip
The
it, then you
thoughts
just start
drink
doing
it.
thought shit.
Like, you know how E&J is like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
like
see what you're
E&J
saying.
is like the cheap
Oh,
liquor.
so
that
if you see a nigga drinking a 40, you automatically assume he like a killer and he with the business because
I
he
don't know,
drinking a
that
40.
sounds like Cali business.
But I'm saying like
40,
that's
yeah.
it.
If a nigga's drinking a 40, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to put it in my brain. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
okay, I
so
got
if I see a chick drinking what's it called, La Marita, I'm just automatically know she with the get, like she with it. Like I can just go holler, she just gonna like give me the cheeks.
I don't know about that with thought juice, no.
Oh, why is it called thought juice then?
We
False
just told you
advertisement.
it's cheap. Thoughts like cheap stuff.
Right, which means if I see her drinking it, then I know she's a thought, and thoughts.
Yeah, but I don't think you should take it too literal.
No?
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't think you should
all
take it too literal.
All right, my bad.
It's like this term slut nowadays. Like the slut walks. Like not everybody at the slut walks a slut.
That I don't know about.
No, we don't like. We're not rocking with
Like,
that.
they're
We're
either
rocking
not
with
a
that.
slut or they support. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's different from the thotties.
I don't know
I
if
just
it's
want to
different.
drink. I like how it tastes.
I don't know if it's
The
different.
fact that
They're
you thought
allied.
I
They were,
was
like,
joking,
allied.
though?
I really did.
You know what's crazy? I'm mad.
This is. This is a fake woke podcast. I didn't know you really wanted that. Dude. I was gonna get you some coconut water.
And this is what I'm saying, like.
Yo, honestly,
I
we
don't.
should.
That's
we,
how I know.
we dropped
That's
the
how I
ball.
know y'all don't
Yeah.
really know me. Like
We
y'all
dropped
just
the
see
ball.
me in passing.
We
tried to
here
get
to
you
know
in
you.
with
anybody
This is
else,
hold the
They
elevator.
would've. They literally. would've
Alvo
got it.
knew.
Yo,
Yeah,
this
he
is.
knew. If you would have told him and you'd have been like, yeah, Jazz is crazy. She don't really want that. He'd have been like, yes, she does.
Of course she wants to stop you. Our apologies. It's
Yo.
a fake woke podcast, man. It's our fault.
Think about it like this: me and EK are in the elevator. We know each other. We going up to the roof. We don't know you. You asking us to hold the elevator. We let you in the elevator to get to know you. That's what this is for.
We apologize though.
We apologize.
Official-
Next time,
on
when
the
you,
elevator
when you move to
apology.
LA, thought juice on us every day.
Don't
Okay.
tempt me.
No, it's,
Okay.
no.
Not you.
Yeah. We got you.
Okay, let me
Oh,
ask this question because
man.
you've been asked it a lot of times, but we want to ask questions you don't get asked normally on this podcast.
I love those
Other than the
questions.
Bardashians,
Mhm.
give me your top 5.
Females. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I got one. I like Miss Hustle, E Hart, 40.
Yoshi.
What's
What?
that look for?
What's that?
Yoshi's cold. We don't fuck with
She's
Yoshi.
nice, but she wouldn't be in my top 5.
Oh,
No?
so you.
Vixen.
Okay.
But Yoshi is nice.
I think Yoshi's nice.
Okay. Do you think Yoshi has Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
So does that still make her
Whoa,
nice?
I gotta remove myself from that.
mean,
Can you still
I
see
mean,
me up?
politically speaking, is I'm gonna just say she's nice. Like, I just feel like there's no need to say, well, she's not nice because she got. Like, I don't think she just has people just giving her shit.
Okay. Is there?
I think it's just. How can I say it? No, I don't think she is taking like rounds from people. I
Oh,
don't
she
think
might
that.
just be getting a little bit of advice on the phone or something.
I do think that she's writing a lot of her stuff,
Yeah.
but I just think that she's getting out.
I would say I don't know that for Yoshi. I think Yoshi's extremely talented. I would say having Jazz say that. Also on the male side, there's a lot of your favorite MCs that do that as well.
Do what
Yeah.
exactly?
Take
But-
advice from a lot of their friend
No,
Oh,
groups
I'm
get on the
not
phone and get
talking
the
about
advice.
and maybe some lines too. Not to
You're
mention,
talking about
But
actual
this is-
lines,
yeah,
like
I think-
written
I
and
think-
given.
Yeah, but this is my thing too, though. I know that there's ghostwriting in battle rap, period.
100%.
Yeah.
But if I don't know, then
Then it don't matter.
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's a thing, I just feel like with the Yoshi situation, it was a whole debacle about it. Like it was what it was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I want to do with that information. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you-
And
yeah.
people's gonna do what they want to do.
Is there really an alliance with the female battle rappers not to battle her, or is that like a rumor?
I'm not part of an alliance.
Why do you get politically correct? I'm
No,
like,
because-
I'd like
If
to
there is
say-
one.
I don't know because I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I feel like female battle rappers barely like each other. So
All of
that?
y'all barely like each
Wait,
other.
why
don't
is
say
that?
y'all. I ain't got no problem with nobody.
Oh, okay.
Why is that?
Why is it? It's perceived more contentious than male battle rap, but is
Yeah.
that true? Is there merit to that, and why? If there is,
I don't know why. I can't tell you why. 'Cause I like
Is
everybody.
it just the overall thing of women just being a little more catty and a little more?
It might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know because I'm not a part of that.
okay.
Like I've
You never
been
had
a problem. I've
no
never been
because
a part
I
of
hear
that.
about a lot of drama outside of the culture with women. You've never had any personal issues outside. Oh, okay. That's
I've
good.
never had a problem with any female battle rappers. I think it's because I don't care enough. I just don't care enough.
You're
bro.
not
Like,
engaged enough to be in.
Yeah, it's
in
like I
nobody-
just don't care enough. I don't care about people's opinion enough about me. Like if I care, like I feel like if I cared, I would have a problem with every female battle rapper because I feel like every female battle rapper has said something about me, battle rap wise, but not even personally, but they've all had said something about me that I could take offense to.
could like take it to. the next
Yeah,
level.
like why you hating on me for this? Why I'm talking about through my whole 11 years
Yeah.
in this shit. Like
Yeah.
I've seen it. I just think I don't care enough because it's not that serious to me. It's battle rap.
That's a great
That's outlook.
way to be because
Yeah.
even with the men, nobody really does that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
noticed that over time. I've noticed that, like, of course, like if you have the nigga that's hot, you know, he's gonna get a lot of people saying shit about him. But it'd be different. Like it'd be
Yeah.
different with the women. It just be feeling more.
And arguing, I don't know. If I'm gonna argue with someone, I have to have a little respect for it. Yeah. And I
But
don't
a
want
lot
to
Yeah,
get into
that
that
is
level.
true.
Like Jay says, a wise man can't argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who.
That's true.
So I like you
I've
not getting
noticed
in the
that.
mud
I've
with
noticed that if people say things about me, I pick and choose who I'm responding to.
100%.
Based on
Because
their
I'd be like,
status, right?
yeah, because I'd be like, yeah, you're not even worth my time.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody higher up, I might be like, you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, answer this question for me. This is personal. What's the most probable battle? Jazz versus Vixen. My underdog pick, Jazz versus First Lady Flames. Or break the fucking internet, Jazz versus my verse.
Vixen.
Okay. All right. Why
Easily.
is that?
For one, she's the best out of them. Easily.
More than Flames?
She's the best out of them.
More than Flames? I like them both. I'm just.
I agree with
I like
that.
them all.
I agree with
Actually,
that.
I like them
Flames
all.
is cold nigga, bro.
I like them all. But
Are you saying Flames is cold because she cooked you?
Vixen cooked me
wait.
too.
Yo,
No bias.
I can't.
bias.
Nah, Vixen is just more probable because she, like I said, I like her the most out of all of them, and I feel like she would give me the most competition. Like I would have to write harder for her.
So since you barely battle or space it out like that, I'm sure that you have like picks then, because you like I ain't gonna battle that much, so therefore
Yeah.
here's okay. Who are your picks?
Gotti, Vixen, Coffee. Those is my three right now.
Coffee.
But
You a
she's
Coffee was
retiring,
crazy.
so I don't.
She's what?
I got to clip her.
She's
off.
retiring?
Yeah, after the 40
I
battle.
respect anybody retiring. Shout out to Coffee.
He hates it here.
Shout out to Coffee.
He hates it here. No, he hates it here.
Shout out
start a
to
retirement
Coffee,
plan for-
man.
Y'all
a
got,
gold
y'all all
watch.
got a retirement party. Like,
Yeah,
him
and
a
talk
gold watch.
about mental health issues that we've gone through being in this disgusting debauchery of a culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I think
he's not lying.
I'm not lying though. But see, you guys are maybe like more like mentally mature than I am. You can take it and you can navigate
That's
through it.
possibly. I mean, that's
Yeah.
possible.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Google what the Bible means
I
and I'll
mean,
rebuttal.
it sounds like.
I don't even know if it's the right word to use right there, but
Debauchery.
look at you. Who are you? Kiki Palmer? You spelling bee?
She said it nodding to me.
Yeah, she was on it. She was on it, bro. What the fuck? Yo, that's a
We
difficult
need to have a spelling
word.
contest instead of these battle raps.
that's a
pretty-
difficult
yeah.
word,
I'm not mad at that. Shout out to Jazz.
I'm crazy. yo.
Okay, so we'll see you outside this year 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
That's
Y'all
I'm
need to
in
know
for
this. If Official and Casey battle, that's clearly showing that Bardashians will battle each other. Would you battle one of them?
Well,
I mean, would you battle Casey? Sorry.
Yeah, I would. I would.
Wow.
That's actually why Official battled Casey, because Remy saw Official's tweet saying that she would battle Casey.
Oh, she put that out 1st? Oh, shit.
Well, Official
So-
was like, damn, you couldn't put me, because Official really wanted to battle Vixen.
Oh, okay.
Like when we
Crazy.
did the Zoom on that thing, all the battlers was on there, but nobody knew who they was battling.
Oh, okay.
And
Y'all was on a Zoom thing all together? That's fire.
yeah, when she basically announced who was battling who,
That's fire.
and we didn't expect like 3 of those battles. We
Damn.
was like, wait, what?
Were you originally supposed to be on that
Woo?
card?
Yes, I was supposed to battle. Once I saw Misfit, I was like, okay, I'm battling Misfit.
Yeah.
But Ram was throwing wrenches in that bitch though. Like,
You versus Misfit?
yeah, but like, as far as when we saw the people, we was matching up. Okay, she gonna battle her. She gonna battle her. She gonna battle her. And
So
then
wait, why didn't you battle Misfit?
it was just things that couldn't be agreed on
Money.
as far as, but
Money.
eh,
Big
Money.
bag Jazz. Big bag
You-
Jazz.
well,
Get
you
your
can't
money
say
right.
that? Okay.
it was just things that couldn't be agreed on. So I ended up not being on the card.
Okay.
And but Ram was just saying, okay, she might hit me up for another card or something like that, because she's really trying to.
Yeah, the
I heard
promo
that
she
she
did. Shout out
like,
to her, man. The
yeah,
promo was
I heard
really
she
fire.
like went
and keep
in,
going. So.
went in.
And
Yeah.
I heard she's having another card soon. So shout out to that.
I heard that was like the biggest bag for a lot of women on that card that they ever got.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Good for them.
Yeah. No,
For real.
that's fire.
Yeah, that's super
That's
fire.
super, super
Y'all
fire.
deserve it. Y'all
I
deserve
agree.
it.
I 1,000% agree. I've always felt like that.
Yeah.
But, like I said, you gotta be willing to sit out and say no to what they're offering.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
keep in mind.
It's easier said than done though, because this is a lot of people's bread and
Like
butter.
you can afford to do that.
Right, because I have a job.
Well, not even.
Well, I'm talking about
Not
more
even
status.
that. I'm gonna say you Jazz the rapper.
No, it's not even that. It's. I feel like essentially it's because I have a job.
Really.
Yeah, because I'm not living off battle rap.
But I just mean from a competitive standpoint where your name could just fizzle out and nobody don't even want to see you. That'll never happen with you because you're Jazz the
Oh, I
rapper.
see what you're saying. Like, so if I sit out, eventually I'm still be able to get a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because of the work what you've done.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What's crazy is I don't know if you think about. You probably do, but when you have a solid like amount that you won't accept anything under the battle, that lifts the whole female culture underneath it.
It would
Yeah.
make them follow suit.
Exactly.
I
You know what I mean?
agree with
Lux
that.
and Surf did this.
Yeah.
You know, years ago. It's like,
totally agree with that. That was partly the reason why, like, I did it. Like, obviously, the first reason was for me personally. I just felt like there's no way I'm gonna take under this when I know what y'all paying the guys.
This is like some fucking like women's rights type of issue.
it always
Low
is.
key.
Really?
Yeah.
the way we say every issue is a black issue because you're black, like,
Yeah.
that's the
And
same
then
thing.
and
You know
then
what I mean?
I
Like,
feel honestly, I feel like the females are underpaid. I feel like a lot of the guys are underpaid too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I hear about what some of the guys are getting, I'm like, you deserve more than that.
Right.
And I feel like I know how to, price some people objectively. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So I know, like, you know what I'm saying? I understand. I can understand if a guy's asking for too much.
yeah.
But there were some guys I was really surprised to hear what they're making. Like, you deserve way more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think the underpay is on both sides. But the women, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was absolutely disgusting. Like, there was no big difference in my pay for a battle in 2014 and a battle in 2017.
That's
There
wild.
was no big difference.
That's
you know what I'm
wild.
saying? So after that, it was just like, if I can't get this, I'm not battling, and I'm okay with that. It's no hard feelings, And I knew that me doing that would kind of make a difference because, like you said, I do have the name. So it'll be like, it wouldn't just be like, damn, Jazz not on this card again, and then eventually they'll stop asking about me. I knew that, why isn't Jazz on the card? And I'm a person that I would have enough fans to support. Yo, give Jazz what she want.
100%.
But if I was somebody that was like mid-tier, yo, take that money, bro. Like, you valid. Who she think she is? You know what I mean? But also, you do have to deal with the backlash, too.
Yeah.
I was ready to deal with the backlash, too. Who Jazz thinks she is, man? Take the money. Do it for the culture. Like,
you hate
I
that?
was ready for it.
Don't you hate that?
I was ready. I hate it, but I was ready for it.
That wouldn't work nowhere else, like in society.
Do it
like,
for the culture.
Yeah, like go work at Target for the culture.
Hey,
for
do
$12.
work at Target culture.
Yeah, they don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't work nowhere else.
Hey, give us a little peek, because everybody that comes on this podcast, and a lot of the interest we get from our fans is like, what's Jazz like, not the battle rapper?
This.
What's this? What's this?
Now, I think anybody watching this generally has an idea. I've been on the camera for so long.
Yeah, true story.
That
You
they
yourself all the
really,
time.
yeah, like
Yeah.
they really, like, even if you're not a fan of me, you've seen me in something with a person you're a fan of, and you get what you get in the interviews, blogs, bar exam, podcast.
Which goes back to what you were saying just about like that bickering and how people get into that. You don't get into that because you yourself all the time. And I feel like a lot of battle rappers get into that bickering stuff because they're playing this character, this brand of battle rapper that they want to project.
That is true.
But when you just being yourself, like you do this well too. You don't get into none of that shit. And you get on the camera and just cook shit. You feel me? Like that's fire. Like that. Yeah, I think that
so.
you.
But I think if me or him were naturally, I don't know, an aggressive person or a person that took offense to things easily, it would be a different way.
That
I think
part
just
too.
how
That part
we
too.
are, personality-wise, is. Man, what's your problem with me, bro?
Yeah, and I feel embarrassed if I ever go back and forth with someone online.
Me too.
I
no,
feel a little
I'm not
embarrassed. I'm like, I
embarrassed.
can't do that.
He
bro.
said embarrassed.
I do. I'm like, what am I doing? Tweeting these niggas like in all caps, like it's a
for
bad
real.
Yelp review, all
But you know,
exclamations.
no, for real.
I feel
and it's
embarrassed
some
doing that
people
shit.
feel like they have to do that, or like that's part of the game.
Yeah.
Because for some people, this is all entertainment.
Yeah.
Even like your social media, how you just move, is supposed to all be.
Yeah,
entertainment.
I can honestly say there has been times where I've wanted to say something, and then I'll just delete the tweet.
Yeah,
There
yeah. I'm
has
not
been
mad at
times.
it. I'm not mad
Because
at
I'll
a
be
tweet
like,
delete.
is it worth all of this? Because I know I'm going to have to keep going back and forth. I'm the type of person, I only want to say one or two things to you, and then that'll be it. I don't really like talking too much.
Oh yeah.
I really don't, especially
100%.
if it's about battle rap.
Tell us about
Because it's always
Bro,
perspective and like always
leave me
subjective.
alone, bro.
Yeah,
Alright, you don't think I'm this nice? You think you smoke me?
you got it.
I'm not battling you.
So
You got it. All right, you got it.
You got it, bro.
Yeah.
Tell us about just Gotti battle, and tell us about your relationship with Gotti though. I feel like y'all are pretty cool. So does that play into the preparation, what you want to say to him, or is it like, nah, this is
Because low key Gotti, people forget for how real Gotti is.
super
A lot of the
cool.
time we see him outside of battle rap,
Yeah.
people think he's like a teddy bear because he jokes around a lot.
Yeah.
And so you
One of the
think you
coolest
might be able to
dudes.
get into a ring with Gotti and be like, oh yeah, that's
He-
playful Gotti, and
right,
then
right.
then he might peas you. You know what I mean? Which you had a good point about Mike P bringing the first and Gotti bringing the third. I
Yeah,
love that.
That was
Point. But go ahead, please.
So me and Gotti's cool. We've hung with each other a good amount of times.
Yeah.
I can't even count on my hands.
You been to the Crip Mansion?
Many times.
You got a season pass?
Let me tell you something about the Crip
Season
Mansion.
pass.
Oh, I got a season pass.
A punch card to the
VIP entry. I got a bottle on the side just for me.
thought juice at the. See, they would have had thought juice at the.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But honestly, before I did kind of feel like that, I was like, all right, we cool. I feel like there's things I naturally won't want to say, or even on his side, like, you know, there might be things he naturally won't want to say. But I feel like as I've been preparing, it's kind of like, I don't think there's nothing I would have said if we wasn't cool. I don't know. I think that's the type of battle rapper I am.
Yeah.
I don't really say nothing crazy like let's say I was the type to talk about, I don't know, people, dead relatives, right? I feel like because we cool, I wouldn't do that with him.
Right.
But I don't talk about anything.
Yeah.
You don't do that anyways.
Right. I don't talk about anything.
But Gotti is an angler though.
Yes.
Essentially.
Low key
Yeah,
people.
see,
Yeah, they sleep on
like,
his
They sleep on that.
I feel like Gotti, I don't even know what to categorize Gotti as.
He's everything.
Because I'm not going to categorize
a
him as
melting
an
pot.
angler, but he is an angler. I feel like for years, his angling was very
Underrated.
underappreciated.
Underappreciated.
But I also feel like he got better at it too. So now it's starting to stand out. Like, hold on, he really be attacking. But
So are you prepared for that? Because I'm sure he gonna do that.
before every battle, I write down what can this person say to me.
Gotcha.
I do that before every single battle.
Yeah.
Because I need to be prepared. And that could mean prepared bar-wise, maybe have something about it. That could be prepared mentally, you know what I'm saying? I just need to know, what can this motherfucker say to me? And how hard can they make it hit?
Well, how accurate are you? Once the battle happens, are you like, I knew they would say 92?
I'm never accurate.
Okay.
Because they never talk about the things.
Okay.
And I feel like, no offense, but I feel like a lot of the, because this is my first guy, well, shout out to Shuffle T, but I feel like a lot of the women don't.
We just said Shuffle T's not a guy, basically, low key. Okay.
I feel like the women don't think hard enough to want to talk about these things. So I've always been wrong. They would never mention any of the things that I feel like, you're wilding, you could smoke me with this.
Interesting.
But Gotti, he gets the checks for everything. He's gonna talk about this. He's gonna talk about this.
So the
He's
stuff
gonna talk
that
about
you've
this.
written down, you're pretty sure he will touch.
Yes.
Okay. And so do you
Let's
rebuttal
say I
that?
have like 10 things. I put a check next to like 7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I put a check like next to like 7.
Do you prepare for that in your raps? Like, are you prepared to like counter that, or you just let
Some
him
of
do
them
his
I
thing?
feel like, some of them I feel like it's not that serious.
Okay.
Like it is gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
Like it's like, see, the thing is with the Gaddis battle, a lot of people feel like that's my style now. Like Jazz is gonna say this before you can say it. And it's like, no, Gaddis, whoever I was battling on my comeback, I was gonna have to address a lot of shit. And it just happened to be Gaddis. But with Gotti, I already addressed what I need to address for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So anything else that he can talk about is just gonna be what it is.
Gotcha.
Feel me? But and I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay with it. It's like, yo, it's battle rap. Like he gonna say it, you know. But at the same time,
Do you
I
win this
gotta
battle?
rap. Do I win?
Yeah.
No, because
Can you imagine your
listen,
price
listen.
if you go crazy in
No,
this
listen
battle?
to me.
She's gonna ask for $1 million the next battle. If she goes
because-
crazy on Gotti,
Please
she's gonna ask for an M.
So that's another thing I do before I battle. I'm like, all right, like let's take Miss Hustle for example. When I battled her, right? This was after the QB battle, and QB was my first aggressive opponent, and I wasn't aggressive at all. So, but going into that battle with QB, I was like, all right, we on URL. It's men. If they're gonna like her aggressive style, I'm not really aggressive, but I know I have the bars to beat her. I'm like, I'm shout out to QB. But I feel like I was light years ahead of QB bar wise. So I'm like, I know I got that in the bag, but she's so like, and in your face, and I'm just like there. So I was like, when this battle is finished, if she steps her bars up a little bit, I know it's gonna be half and half with the winner. I knew it could end up being a preference battle.
Gotcha.
But then when it happened, it didn't end up being that because I don't know if it was because my shit was just really that good or she wasn't as good as I thought she was going to be. Then with the Hustle battle, I'm like, I see how QB went. Hustle's better than QB bar wise.
this is gonna be a preference battle for sure. And I mean, I feel like now it's probably like maybe 65-35 my way as far as who people have winning, but that to me that's still preference. Like you either like Jazz's build ups, haymakers, angles, or you like Hustle's aggressive punch, whatever.
Got you.
So now with Gotti, I do feel like every battle I take is a new challenge with the type of battler they are. With Gotti, I think that my challenge with Gotti is his delivery. His DNA said it on a blog. He said, you know, Jazz doesn't have the command that Gotti does. And Gotti has this conviction that's like a, listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Right.
I'm talking to you.
Right.
And it's like, all right, son.
I'm listening. Calm down. Yeah. I'm here.
So he has that type of conviction, and it goes with anything he says. He can literally say, I walked into the room. I see Jazz
crazy.
there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he has that, and that is a skill. I wish I had that.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, I would prefer that over fire bars. Give me the conviction and bars is like a 6.
Yeah.
Then fire bars and deliveries, all right.
It's real shit. Because everybody can write now.
You get away with a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I think that is my biggest hurdle. I do have a few more hurdles with Gotti, but that's my biggest one. You know, like, and then then it's the angling. Like, he's gonna talk about things, but he's gonna talk about them really, really well. And it's gonna hit.
Jazz, do you win this battle?
Oh yeah. No, but this is what I'm trying to get to.
Just plead the fifth. If you're going to plead the
No,
fifth, plead the
I
fifth.
totally forgot the question. But this is what I was trying to get to. I genuinely feel like I can win this battle. And if I felt like I couldn't, I would say it. I don't think I can win this battle.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I believe that.
I genuinely feel like I really think I'm nice. Like, I think I'm really fucking good. And I know that with every opponent I've taken, I've proved myself over and over again, and I feel like they all push me to do something.
Yeah.
And this battle's doing the same exact thing. And then people want to be like, well, Gotti's not those girls. Gotti's a man. I don't give a fuck.
You still get these bars still.
Do you
gonna
feel
get
like the shit that you're coming up with is like your best shit? Do you feel like that, or you
I don't
just...
think I'm too deep into it to I'm not that deep into it to say that.
Okay. Oh, you got some time left, huh? It's
Yeah.
April,
Yeah, we got
the
some
end of
time.
April.
Yeah.
You like me.
Nobody
As soon
knows
as you
that
get off the
though, so-
phone,
Dot is like,
I don't
as soon as
work
a
for
battle's
Euro.
booked,
I don't work.
this nigga will
I
write
don't know if you were
8
supposed to say
rounds.
I don't work for Euro. I think.
BZ's gonna call that. B-Dot, we gotta talk.
No, I am like that, and I feel like you're the same way. As soon as you get off the line, you just, all right, it's time to. Soon as the battle's booked, you.
Yeah, because I need my time. I don't do that procrastinating right with 3 weeks in advance. I can't do that.
Can't afford to.
I can't. But yeah, I feel like I can win this battle. I really feel like I can beat anybody.
Wow.
I do.
I mean, you
I just
should.
need to apply
As a battle
myself.
rapper, you have to.
You know what I'm
think that
saying?
way.
Like,
Proving
I
it.
just need to apply myself. That's it.
What do you feel like with that statement? Then, what do you feel like you did wrong versus official?
I wrote for a small room. The battle's supposed to be in a small room.
Okay.
We do have to get out of here. B-Dot, you got your wish.
What?
I'm always on half an hour
I didn't
podcast.
get
B-Dot
my
wants an
wish.
hour long. What's your
Thumb
preference?
juice.
We're gonna
Before
take you
we
to get
leave-
some thigh juice right
well,
now.
yeah,
I'm sure.
exactly.
It's a 7-Eleven down the street.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, it's better than
I'm sure they got
Before we leave, at the end of
Yeah.
every podcast, we have we let the guests give an angle on themselves. It's like admitting something embarrassing about yourself. Example was Kid Chaos loves Mean Girls. The movie
The
Mean
movie?
Girls. Yeah, it's fire. Yeah. So. Yeah. What else? You thought he liked the type of. Give your opponents an angle, especially with a big battle coming up. I'm sure Geechee will use this. What do people not know about Jazz? That's semi-embarrassing.
That's a good question. I wish you would have asked me this, like, I wish you would have prepared me, like, yesterday.
That's
Yeah,
the
that
best
is
part.
something you gotta like think about.
Yeah.
That is true.
I will say, all of our other guests have not had an issue with it. I'm very disappointed in your performance today.
Because they probably
Can I
need-
throw you an alley-oop?
What?
Or let me just ask this.
B-Dot likes mayonnaise.
I
That's
love
his
mayonnaise.
I love mayonnaise, but that's not bad.
Ew!
Give me extra mayo.
What?
You
What
feel me?
extra mayo?
Yes.
It's
You
insane.
feel me?
That's not-
I know. I know I won't feel
You said
me.
that's
No.
gross?
Extra mayo is wild.
Yo,
You asked for extra mayo?
that's the
man?
whitest shit ever. You lying, bro. You lying, dog.
But that's not
Extra
that's
mayo
not
is
an angle.
wild.
No.
Just something embarrassing.
No, he's
Yeah,
just telling you what's
dancing
embarrassing to me. No, I wanted to ask you though. Do you consider it embarrassing when they try to say that you worked for 911 or whatever the fuck?
No.
When it first hit, was you like, damn, I didn't know where I worked?
Well,
but-
when Misfit put out the blog, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh shit. Oh, what's Twitter saying? But it was like half and half.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I was
okay.
like, oh, all right, cool, we good.
Okay.
But yeah, it wasn't like embarrassing. It was just like I know how battle rap is,
Yeah.
and they found out my job.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't even the type of job. It was just, damn, they found out my job.
Right.
But I really can't think of nothing.
All right,
and
you're
I'm
off the
getting
hook.
mad.
You're off the
Yeah, you
hook.
good.
The
Maybe
fact
you
that you
don't
like
got no
mayonnaise too,
embarrassing
the people
That's
are gonna
embarrassing
be
enough for
embarrassed.
both
Yeah.
of us.
How is that embarrassing?
wild.
I'm a
Mayonnaise
proud
is
mayonnaise
wild.
liker.
Black people don't fuck with mayonnaise.
Shit.
And I'm vegan, so I gotta get the vegan mayonnaise now. So it's even like a
You don't
step
even
down.
know what that's made out of. It's probably made
Yeah.
some chickpeas or some
You don't
shit.
even know. But I still fuck with mayonnaise.
Jazz, you're him being dead. Look at you dead in the face saying I fuck with mayonnaise is insane. But I still fuck with mayonnaise. Nigga, why are you so passionate about it?
Oh my God.
All right, Jazz, you are very busy in LA. Hopefully we'll recruit you to LA to move here permanently. She's learning how to drive. More importantly, you gotta learn how to park in LA. That's
Yeah,
more important than learning how to
yeah.
drive.
I know how to drive.
Okay, all
I know
right.
how to drive for sure.
Any last words?
Kings vs. Queens.
B-Dot, last words?
Nah, man. Pleasure having you.
Hold the Elevator podcast. Thanks to Avocado. We've been on the road because we're filming the season finale of Gray Area Season 2 at the crib, so we had to film it somewhere else. So thanks to Avocado for having us. Hold the Elevator podcast. We're out of here.
Peace.
Jazz, thank you.
Fire,
Thank you,
Jazz.
Jazz. So did it feel like a long time?
No.
Did that feel like an
No.
hour?
Like 45 minutes?
And I stopped myself because I really wanted to get into the job shit. I don't know how comfortable you was with that.
What you want to ask?
I just wanted to ask.
Referral or something? Nigga?
No. Like just like
So what's up?
no, I dead ass wanted to know like how you felt about your job, like what you actually do. That's a tough job because you got to answer
another
the
reason
phone.
why we should make it longer.
People was like
Oh.
fucking saying
I
shit
don't
like,
mind.
"Oh, I'm getting shot at," or "I'm getting chased." Or,
I don't mind if you want to talk about it.
I don't want to take Albo's time.
Oh, sorry.
I'm fine. I'm so
I'm fine.
talk about it.
Well, let's talk about it.
How do you feel
Can I
about
give
it?
this to you?
On camera is what I'm saying.
Oh, let's do it.
It's still rolling.
It's still rolling.
Oh.
I mean, I guess we could add this like a little excerpt or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
sure, yeah.
Bonus footage.
You straightened up?
Bonus
You
footage.
straightened up?
All right,
That was
so
awkward.
let me pose a question. Okay, so you work as a 911 operator.
Dispatcher.
Dispatcher, is that the proper term? Okay,
Because there's a
dispatcher.
difference.
Oh, word. Okay, break that down.
So the operator is the person that answers the calls,
Okay.
and the dispatcher is the person that actually dispatches the police, the EMS, the fire.
Okay. And
So
dispatcher is more kind of like, it's a tougher job. Because
You
you got
plug
to
in
be on the
wires.
phone
more,
with.
more.
Okay,
Yeah, the
okay.
operator is just you're just taking the calls.
Got you. Okay.
So it's weird. Like in New York, it's a separate function.
Okay.
So one day I might take calls, next day I might be a dispatcher.
you can't
But
just.
in other places, you do both. You answer the call.
Oh,
and
you operator and dispatch.
Yeah.
So you're just a dispatcher.
I do both.
Oh, you do both.
Whatever they make me do on Mondays, what I do Monday, they want me. to
You can't just get that transferred to LA if you were.
No.
Oh.
But I work in New York. If you can work in New York,
Facts.
you can work
Work anywhere.
anywhere.
Super facts.
So how is that on your mental health? Like the shit you hear and the shit you come across.
I think I'm naturally a nonchalant person, so it's easy for me to kind of. I just got this crazy call. Go to the next call. But there are times where I'll be like, "Did that really just happen?" I'll go with the flow, and then when I'm home, I'll be thinking like, "Yo, like, did that person like make it?"
Yo, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would say that's impossible not to bring
Yeah.
home with you.
I
You know what
couldn't
mean?
do that job, man, because I'm such an overthinker, and like I couldn't.
Yeah, it's.
You seen that
it's a lot.
movie? I forgot what actor it was. Yes.
Who was it?
Oh,
What's
he
it
was a
called?
dispatcher. I forget.
Oh, I did. Yeah, my sister told me watch it. I'm not gonna lie.
You ever been through anything like that?
I feel like they actually listen to calls in New York,
And then
And got the concept.
and because the way that they was talking to him and the way he was talking, I really feel like there have been calls like that. In New
Crazy.
York.
So they did the
Like-
research, huh?
Yeah, they did their research. Like he did a really good job, like acting it out. That's really how it be. Like,
Have
but-
you ever had to do something
No,
like that intense?
so because in New York it's a separate function, I'm not taking the call and dispatching.
Okay.
So once I put that information in that you need EMS, I hang up, it gets sent to the dispatcher, and they don't speak to the person either. They're just speaking to whoever they need to.
So
send
how
out.
realistic was that then, in that movie?
I can't say because in New York is so different.
Have you
never-
ever had somebody like trying to stay on the line with you? Like, please,
a few
I'm
times.
scared.
A
I'm, you know.
few times. Honestly, the only time that you really stay on the phone and they ask you to is if the person's mentally disturbed.
Okay.
That's the only time that you stay on the phone.
And how long you been doing that? And what made you want to do that? Was it just I need a job, or was it like I want to do this?
Hell, that was just I need a job.
Oh wow. Because that's a tough job to just be like, I need a job.
I took a test. and I
Really?
passed. Yeah, it's just a test.
Probably like a stress test, huh?
No, it's a test. It's like a test like with common sense, memory,
Oh.
reading comprehension. Oh, you have read this sentence and what do you get from it? Like they need to make sure you understand basic shit.
Wow.
You know, from a selfish standpoint, I wanted to ask you this. I'm glad we kept rolling. For someone that communicates on the phone, you know you left me on red once.
Wait, on Twitter? Because my red receipts are not on.
It might have been Facebook.
Oh.
And you know what's crazy is like you'll send someone a message,
Mm-hmm.
but like they don't respond, you'll start looking at the message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been through that. I've been through it.
It's like some dispatcher.
It was probably.
She didn't even respond to this.
Oh my God.
But it is.
Fact, though. I would
probably
think a
by
dispatcher would get
accident.
right back to you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's
would
crazy. You
think
left me
that.
dying.
I
You left me
leave my
dying in the
work
message.
I leave my work at work. I heard that.
I ain't no dispatcher. I knock it off. But, no, I like I said, I'm generally a nonchalant person, so it's easy for me to not think about these things. But I get great. You become so numb to it. Like I remember the first time I got a call and the person got shot. Like the actual person got shot on the phone.
The person's calling you after they already got shot.
Yes.
Ooh.
And imagine you calling 911. I got shot. Right? What do you think is the next thing I want to know?
What your address is.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Motherfuckers gonna be wanting to tell you where they at.
Ooh.
Cause they be like going through it, or it's not like the movies. It's not gonna track you down to exactly where you are.
It tells you like the vicinity. Like,
Yes.
Okay.
The vicinity.
Okay.
And if anything, we will send people in the area, but we still don't know where you
The
are.
exact address.
So he started cursing at me. He called me a bitch. And I'm like, I need to know where you are.
That's
so then he
wild.
gave like cross streets, but they weren't correct. Like they just did it because when you put it in, it doesn't go in. And then I started hearing him gasping.
Oh,
I'm like, hello?
Shit.
Hello?
Oh no.
And then I had to hang up. And I'm like,
You had to
damn.
hang up.
Yeah.
You hung up on a nigga dying?
What am I supposed to do? He's not answering me.
Oh, you kept saying hello, 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 and just nothing.
Yeah.
It's not like she was like,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
this nigga's on some bullshit.
That's what I thought. I'm like, after two hello, she's like, hello, hello. Anyways, that's what I thought. Like, the nigga. But
You need
like,
to tighten up at your work. You can't be hanging up on this.
see, that's
Wow.
that's why that job is tough to
You
me.
have to hang up.
Because how do you
I
make
feel
that
you.
decision? You know what I'm saying?
What
like
else
at what
am I
point?
gonna do? He's gasping for air. He's not answering me. I'm gonna just stay on the phone and wait.
Okay, so your job is done after he tells you I'm shot and you figure out like what area he's in.
So it's like I just got shot. Okay, now I know I gotta put this code that somebody got shot. I gotta send EMS. I'm a call taker though, so I'm not dispatching nobody. Gotta send EMS. I gotta get the location. If you don't get the location, that's it. Now you just gotta send them to the area. That is nothing else you can do.
Oh, so your job was done. So when you hung up, your job
yeah,
was
my job
done.
was done.
Okay.
I sent who needed to be sent.
Okay,
To where
okay.
they had to get sent.
I'm thinking like you just hung
I
up
just
on the
said,
nigga and then it's just
I did
like
nothing.
he gonna die.
No.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
like,
That's
yeah.
wild.
Yo, I can't.
That's why I'm saying that
That's
job
the angle
is
we
tough
needed.
for me.
People do that all the time. Oh my God. But like they'll give the location, like they'll be like, somebody just got hit by a car. I'm on First and Main. Click.
Oh yeah,
People
I
do
can
that
see
all the
that.
time.
Yeah.
People do that all
Yo,
the time.
Gotti's gonna have the hardest like 911 dispatcher bar for you. Like for sure.
If he does, I'm gonna be really impressed because I'm not gonna lie. I heard a lot of good ones over these past 2 years.
Gotti gonna
By
have the
people
best
that
one.
were not battling.
Rum
Like
had
fans?
a good one.
No,
Rum
battle
had
rappers.
a cold one.
Oh, they said it to somebody else.
Yes.
Oh, what Rum say?
Rum had a cold. I think he told Don or someone.
I think it was Don Marino.
He's like, I'm gonna make you call Jazz his work number or something like that. Rum is wild.
I
That
swear,
is
it's
a
been so
Rum is
many
crazy.
good dispatcher lines, and I'm like,
What's your favorite one?
it's been so many. It's
One of
been
them gotta
so
stand
many.
out.
The Ill Will one stands out. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I know QP had a not one of them. Clean Paper had a bar about me in the battle about me and QP. I don't know why. And Ill Will said something like, something. You a bitch rapper. You coming with all that jazz until you need to ask your dispatcher.
Dispatcher, okay.
That shit
That's
I heard that.
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's
I think I heard
crazy.
that.
But yeah, it's been so many. Like
Fire.
I can't believe it's been 2 years since that was exposed.
Damn, that don't seem like that long.
It don't seem like it was like maybe last year.
Yeah.
That's so
2 years
random.
ago.
Like, some fans still think battle rappers only battle rap. So when they learn anything about your life, they're like, oh.
Yeah.
I
They
remember
think
that
it's
helped.
whack if you have a job. Like that's wild.
I remember how much it helped Saga's battle against you. He was like, he used to play football. And he was
Yeah.
like, yo, nigga, you play football, nigga. You a
nigga, you was
football playing ass
fast.
nigga.
Oh my god, nigga, you fast.
You a tackling ass nigga. I can't play football
Nah,
now.
that's one angle with Gotti that I feel like is just gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
He,
You know,
gon-
it's
Yeah.
he
nothing
is
I
going
could-
to fuck you up with that angle.
It's nothing I can do to
You just gotta focus on. Yeah.
combat that.
Good.
I just gotta worry about what the fuck I want to say.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
thinking about what he might say.
It's so crazy because it's like I have an idea,
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna do that because it's so what people expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we probably think
We
the
probably
same
think
thing.
about the
It's-
same
it's in my
thing,
head. I ain't gonna
and-
say it on camera.
Yeah.
Because he probably gonna say it, but
Yeah, but yeah, like I think he's going. Well, I hope because I don't want him to do shit good with me, but I will hope that he comes creative.
yeah.
Because you could take a very simple approach with that shit, especially somebody with like him.
Yeah.
But I would hope that he, comes a little more creative than what. But the fans are gonna be ready for that.
Yes.
Soon as he says something, yeah, talk to that cop.
Yeah.
Talk.
Fuck 12.
All of a sudden you
All
go to
that
the
shit.
FBI, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it's all of a sudden it's like, yeah, exactly. It's like,
Oh
yeah, all of a
God!
sudden.
Like I don't even do that. I don't even know how to do that. But,
All right, Dot, you
but
good?
Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to ask that.
No, that's good. That's great. Jazz, thank you again.
No problem.
Appreciate you. Thought Juice on the way. Thanks, Abba. Appreciate you, man.
Yo, he definitely gonna say some shit like, the last nigga I killed, he tried to call you, or you know what I'm saying?